Hello, Sunshine. Welcome back to another episode of HUSHCLUB podcast. It's your host, Timmy, and today I'm at the Food and Hospitality Week function or event, as you want to call it, at the ICC Centre in Sydney. And I just want to kind of talk about the event, and it's mostly going to be a POV video experiencing the event with me from my point of view, going through and seeing all the different stalls. It was a very, very large event. It only is held apparently every 2 years. This is my first year ever encountering it. The reason why I went for it is because I noticed that the tickets were free. They had a promo, and it was like you put in the promo code and get the ticket, and it was going to be free. And I'm so happy that I made the decision. But yeah, let's talk about it a little bit. So when I signed up for the event, apparently it's actually mostly for obviously making sense, because it's kind of like all these companies trying to connect with the franchises in cafes or restaurants and with their products of some sort. And it ranged from everything from like packaging, applications for, like payrolling or whatever, to all the way through to machineries, drinks. There was even like a coffee making vending machine. There were like hot food vending machines. There were so many different things. I'm pretty sure I kind of got footage of almost everything, but even at the end I still found like one or two stalls that I might have missed towards the end when I was walking out. But it went from like, I think, hall 1 all the way to hall 5, so it was a huge event. Now, the interesting thing was when I was signing up for it, so obviously I was pretty honest with what I did. I didn't realize it was like you kind of had to be. So when my friend went, he pretended to be a cafe owner, essentially. When I was entering the details, I wrote very honestly that I'm a podcaster of HUSHCLUB podcast and put my real name on there as well. And when you got there, first thing of all, I was a bit sick before, and it was rainy, so I was expecting it to be cold, so I wore a sweater and kind of kept things light and easy. Had my drawstring bag on, my Shiba Inu one, and and like it turned out to be 21 degrees and pretty sunny, not too hot, but it was definitely warm enough that in the rush of waking up, trying to get everything sorted, and it started at 10 and runs till 5 p.m, so it's early. I got up, got ready, and I ended up feeling a little bit nauseous and a bit heat sick by the time I got there. That's what happens when you've been laying in bed for a lot of days and then kind of like just getting up and trying to get back into things. Anyway, so I was a bit limited with what I could eat or kind of get down. So I stuck with mostly beverages and some foods. I really wanted to try like chips or, it was mostly, it was a really interesting experience. Anyway, what I really want to talk about is how this connects to my podcast. Now, apart from just being an incredible experience and just like seeing new things and learning new things, which is what the podcast is about, it was a learning experience about what like kind of connected this dot and gave me an aha moment, like a eureka moment, where, so when you go there, you go into the reception and they actually had these little scanners, and you take your barcode, essentially your ticket gets scanned by yourself, and then it prints out the sticker with the 2 holes for like a lanyard with a clip at the end, and you go down the hallway and you pick one up and then you basically attach it and then hook it on, as you can see at the beginning of the video. And it didn't quite click on, like it didn't quite occur to me at that point yet. But as I kind of started wandering through, I went in and I was like, all right, let's make a plan, because I'm bad with directions. And in these kind of decisions, I'm often with a person, like a friend of some sort, and usually follow them to kind of decide where to go and have a look at things. But since I was alone, I was like, let's make a game plan. And I decided that I will kind of do a zigzag motion all the way through. And the first time, what I was going to do was I'm going to do most of it in one round. And that's going to give me time to kind of cool down, feel a little bit better, and then decide what I really want to eat once I start to get a little bit of appetite back. And it wasn't until I kind of like had something, then I went to West Gold, I believe, the West Gold, the butter brand from Australia. And it was a lovely, lovely lady called Agnes. And she had a beautiful smile and an incredible personality. She was super friendly. And that connection that just kind of happened, very naturally, that kind of made me realize, because she was like, had a look, she said hello, and obviously was probably trying to look for a name to address me. And then she saw, oh, she's like, you're a podcaster. She said, what podcast do you run? And this is a moment where I also realized that I need to work on sort of minimizing the explanation of my spill in terms of like my description of my podcast. This will help me when I invite people over DMs and also meeting people and explaining. So it kind of like makes people remember it easier. And also if they want to pass it on to other people or connect network for me, it will be a lot easier. For example, instead of a whole paragraph, summarize it down to one sentence that covers like 2 or 3 main points. That would be really, really beneficial for my future networking and growing this podcast and building a community. Now, this conversation went incredibly well, and I thought it really brought out like this energy that really consistently started to snowball and build up over the next few different stalls that I visited. And yeah, it was really easy to make huge content. Like honestly, when I went in, I was fully expecting to go in there, kind of like a food and wine festival. When I went to the food and wine festival, I very rarely buy anything because I'm not a big wine drinker and I don't buy alcohol a lot, even though I do enjoy like cocktails. But I just wouldn't make cocktails at home that often, and I'm bad at it. But yeah, so like I expected I'd be there, have a quick look, browse around a bit, and then I'd be out. So I thought maximum I'd be like 1 or 2 hours, and I come home and do some other chores and stuff that I had on my schedule today. And I ended up spending about an hour and a half or borderline 2 hours in the end. And I really enjoyed it. And there's so many foods I didn't end up eating. I wish I bought a Tupperware. I would recommend in 2 years, if you want to go in like a content creator like me, or if you worry that you want to like try a lot of things but don't have the full appetite to enjoy every single thing, because a lot of them come in plates and little things like that aren't really like baggable or like something that you can put in your bag to carry home. I would bring like a little Tupperware, and you can just pop a lot of stuff in there and then have a snack box for later, and at least you remember which company you were interested in more. I think for there anyway, so what I really wanted to think about was, after that I spoke to another gentleman, I forget his name but I'll write it down here. He was incredible. The exchange was amazing. We had a really, really nice chat, and he had really amazing products, and it was just interesting to learn about how they kind of function. And from that conversation, it really kind of spurred me to get into thinking, next person I talk to, how am I going to build the conversation? What kind of things would I ask, and what am I here for? Like as a podcaster, obviously, same way as I do with musicians, like my music friends, I connect the dots between producers and music artists. I connect the dots and networking between like different people that maybe they would be looking to collab with like a certain type of people, and maybe some of the people I know line up. So that's really, really cool. It's the same way how I met like all these different artists, including from TGAR to Brezie to Aikatana, for example. And yeah, and it went so well that, as you can see in the conversation, he ends up asking for my information so that he could contact me later to like have a proper podcast episode where he can tell us his story about the company. So that was incredible, and it made me think. So the first thing I do when I go home is I got to start planning to make a better lanyard, a bigger one as well, and one that I can use their lanyard clip to take out on more occasions, obviously events, but also like just more occasions of hanging out at different things and different kind of things that I go to that maybe not be specific events for networking. And that will be an easy way for people to kind of go, oh, you got to try it. If you really want to grow your business, you got to make more effort for it. And I think this is somewhere I'm going to try hard and really show some work for. But yeah, so I've already looked on Amazon for some stuff that I can do. They didn't have lanyards that were bigger than like the regular card size. So I was like, you know what? They just kind of had like these laminated stickers. So I was like, maybe laminated paper printouts would work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Officeworks and then do that. And I already checked that they can do that. So, and I'll probably do a double side print as well. And then I can take that to more events and hopefully secure more subscribers. And I want to take this opportunity to quickly thank you guys before I ramble on too long. Thank you for the new subscribers that have recently joined. You're pushing me closer and closer to 500 subscribers, which is going to complete my section 1 of section A and B in order to get monetization for this channel. And it's going to help start making money for me and growing the business, which is incredible. And, you know, it's not about the money. And for me, 437, I believe, is the subscription number that we have at the moment. And to me, that is huge, because when I think about it, I remember a lot of other artists, content creators, who kind of remind you that that's not 437 subscribers, that's 437 people, like real people. Imagine them standing in a room, and these are people who are using some of their valuable time or downtime, free time, and decided that your content is worth investing in and spending their time on. So thank you so much, and for taking a chance and enjoying my content. And, you know, it's going to be a whole lot of different things coming. This is one of the biggest seasons yet, and it's going to continue to grow. We're only almost halfway through the year, so I think the season's going to go up to, maybe I'm going to have to split into 2 seasons per year instead, because that's going to be huge. I mean, going up to 80s or so episodes for a season, I think it's probably going to be a bit much. I mean, I'm not One Piece, so anyway, that's enough rambling. So I just want to share that, and I hope you enjoy the video today. And yeah, come along in 2 years. Okay, bye.
So anyway, it's been good. It's been recorded.
I'll send you photos. Just have it flat under the phones there. Have you got a QR code? Just have it flat underneath your badge will print out. QR code. So I'll go and send something. Scan that underneath this phone. I should have showed you.
I should be watching you.
Thank you.
flavours, lime, peach and blood orange. One for you.
It's really good. It's a little subtle, but it's quite nice.
It's very much sparkling water with a hint of fruit juice. There's no added sugar and it's low in calories.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much.
Now, my colleagues have finished to cook the dumplings, our dumplings, from frozen, sir. No, we bought the dumplings in I don't remember the business.
This is trans.
No, this is Trent Kitchen. This is Trent Kitchen.
This is but I only see these ovens. Where's the steam? How do you going to cook them?
The steam, we do not use in the sink because we have the possibility, we have a water connection. We do not use in our boiler.
I thought there was a bakery oven.
No. This is an oven that you can predictably, it's a versatile oven, sir. You can do everything you want.
Really?
From bakery, like you see on the top of the desk, we have,
I thought it was a bakery.
yeah, we did biscuits, we did cookies, we did a croissant. We did a smoked mozzarella in a cold temperature. That's something better because obviously, normally you need to heat it.
I'm good.
Do you want to try some of our bread and butter from New Zealand?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, what are you? Hot custard. So what do you talk about?
I talk about everything. So usually I just do whatever topic so I can learn about everything.
Current topics.
Yeah.
Controversial ones or just
Can be,
interesting?
yeah. I think like, things like fun things like music and stuff. I interview like new artists.
Yes.
But I also like to like talk about topics like trans, women's
Yes,
rights.
yes,
Things that are kind of like important and challenging.
yes.
But the idea is kind of rotating around fun and kind of serious topics.
Yes.
It just keeps people a little bit more on the toe and also have some fun.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
all about fun and being relevant.
Yeah.
And so that, and you are in touch with everything that's going
I
on.
think so, yeah. Like you slowly learn a bit more about everything and sometimes you come across things that help other people.
Yes.
And I found like that really helps with connections. Like sometimes you meet someone further down the line, they might need someone and then you connect the dots, which is like kind of the best thing about this. Yeah.
That is awesome.
So the butter, this is all
That's gold butter from New Zealand.
the butter, yeah.
Yeah, so all 100% natural. And I just love talking, so don't mind me if you don't want to have us.
Oh no, not at all.
That's fine.
I know, I'm a big talker too. Sometimes it's hard because like you like to talk, but like for me, I ramble on a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't think about like my sentences. I kind of just shoot my words out.
It's fine.
I know.
It's fine.
Everyone has their own
The world
way.
needs people like us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what was your name?
Agnes.
Agnes, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Auntie. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Has your day been going well?
Oh yes, I love where we are because there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
I get to share.
And it's different walks of life,
Oh
right?
yeah, yes, I get to see different people. This is the best. Yeah, I love having people here. This is the first year they've done this.
Yeah.
And we see boring bread and butter from New Zealand. So it's like, oh, hello, coffee people. Interesting.
But it's a good pairing because pastries and, I think they know how to position everything.
I know. So yay for us.
And it's close to the entrance, so it's like kind of the first route people take.
Yes.
Because I came in, I'm like, I'm so bad with directions. I'm like, how do I navigate this space without going, I've already been here.
This is my third day and I'm still getting lost.
Oh my God.
I just find myself stuck in the middle. I'm thinking, where am I?
How nervous is it when you're like showing up? You're like, I don't know where
I know. And then the worst part, because I stand out so much, so people get it. So I'm there once, twice, 3 times. I'm like, and then I just get so embarrassed because I'm like,
They're like, where are you? And you're like, I think I'm almost there. And they're just like, we're behind you. I've definitely done that before.
yeah. Anyway, that is life. The world needs people like us. So yay for that. Yeah.
Diversity is key.
It is good.
You have such a wonderful personality. It's like, it's great to put you out front because I'm sure it catches people's attention. Sorry.
that if you're mix of crypto in the next 3 to 5 years, we're going to be missing out on a new revenue model scheme, and I think it's going to be really important to bring up and give them some exposure and give the ability to have another payment within your infrastructure.
Interesting. I can't wait to unpack that one later. All right, Dylan.
Amazing. Dylan Park, I head up our field service function here at Square.
I'm good, how are you?
Thank you. HUSHCLUB podcast. Lots of chips.
I love
really
chips.
Need any deep frying oil, but
Yeah.
chips, man.
Yeah, just here to kind of connect and see what's on.
Yeah, we got chips, chicken salt. We deliver fresh oil, we collect waste oil.
Yeah.
Service, lease out equipment free of charge. We're showcasing our premium oil XL fry, so you'll find that those chips, rather than fried in canola or vegetable, a lot crispier, a lot fresher.
Okay, so they
And the oil lasts a lot.
Okay.
You know, these guys over here, Western Lamb Western, I think now. They're potato chips mainly. They're a potato company. But you can taste, if you go over there and taste the chip, don't say, but you can probably taste the difference in what they're using compared to this. A bit more oily, if that makes, you can really taste the oil in it. So, our premium oil XL fry is trial and tested for many years and a big favourite for our customers.
So it's a combination of both factors like your machinery and your oil?
Yeah, exactly right. Plus training, what we do as BDMs, we go around, we're not all about finding new business.
Yeah.
We're about retaining our current customer base.
Yeah, improving the product.
Building a relationship, rapport with them through training their team. Just explain to them how they're going to get the best out of their oil to prolong the life of it, save money and make money.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of places do chips, but honestly in Australia it's very hard to find chips that are good.
It might be a little bit more expensive than some of the other suppliers, but there's a reason why we're national.
Yeah, and if
every single
you're
state,
spending more money on the machinery over a long time of spending on cheaper
you don't
stuff.
pay for any of this.
Yeah.
You only
Oh,
pay
okay.
for the oil that comes in.
Okay, so it's part of the service. That's a really good deal.
It is. I wish everyone was like that.
Thanks for your time.
Enjoy chip.
Thank you.
I think it's really complex and stuff. It's very different the way that many restaurants, small restaurants, small family-run business operate in such a big powerhouse like Apple, you know. And I think, you know, that is probably the key, right? To try to, you know, get to there and make it go.
I think we do they get into the
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Daniel's my name. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm T.
Team, nice to meet you, Team. Can I give you some of these?
Yeah,
These
sure.
are our ginger candies from Singapore.
Oh, awesome. It's very cool.
Yeah, so you've got all 4 flavors there.
Yeah.
There's orange original,
Yep.
mango and passion fruit.
Yep.
But have you had ginger candy in Australia before?
Not really. I usually just go for like the, you know, like the coated dry ginger.
Yeah, the dry ginger.
Yeah.
So that one, I'm not too sure about the dry ginger. That one's probably got a lot more ginger flavour. But this candy is really different. It's
Yeah.
a tapioca base.
Oh, okay.
So it's really soft and chewy.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
Yeah.
very different
Adds a bit more texture. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. And the ginger flavour in it is really strong. So if
Yeah.
you love the ginger flavour, it's really, really tasty.
Do you find like ginger flavored kind of candy, like or products, they can be a little bit sort of like half and half?
Half and half, yeah. Particularly in Australia, like when I have ginger candy, I like mine. But in the end, it was just really sugary, and you just get like a little hint of the ginger flavour.
Yeah.
But obviously, as you start to get older, you like stronger flavours. So that's why I like this one. In our office, we just like have packets
Yeah.
and just like go through.
Yeah, and you're adding a different flavor to it. Like that's something I haven't really considered before.
Yeah, and being a tapioca as well, it's completely different. Like
It's a very Asian thing, but like Caucasians are also getting into it with hot bubble tea and everything.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially that texture is really, really good. Feel free to. This is from the same company as well.
Okay.
This is Gold Killers. They specialise in ginger tea products. So
Okay.
Feel free to take one. So
Is that this one?
This one here, yeah.
Ginger and turmeric.
So these ones we started to sell these in particular to Asian markets throughout Sydney. And probably about 2 months ago, we've actually started to sell the TK Maxx throughout Australia as well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so now their products are on their shelves as well.
Yeah, TK Maxx. TK Maxx is a good place to kind of get your shoe in.
Exactly.
Because it's got like everything.
That's right, yes. Particularly in the large scale retail space. Because once they start buying the stock, you don't know which store it's going to end up in. Yeah, but once you start seeing it, it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's a nice mix of crowd as well.
That's it, yeah. So you're a podcaster. What do you normally do for your podcast?
So I actually do everything. So usually I alternate whatever topics. Music is kind of a constant theme. Try to interview like new artists or whoever I can get connections with. But I also like to do like different topics like, you know, trans rights, gay people's rights, women, skits. Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. It's mostly to see like what really kind of stays with the people. But the idea is to kind of learn about everything.
Sure.
You know, because like opens up my mind. It also helps with people like ADHD. I feel like people like that would really enjoy a changing topic.
Exactly
Never expect
right,
what to get. So like, I get feedbacks from both ways. You know, people who sometimes is like you kind of have to stay with one theme. but I feel like podcasters have like people who do that already.
I think, yeah, and exactly right. I think if you put a varied theme, that's the theme that they're coming for.
Yeah.
And it's not always going to be
Exactly.
the same. Because sometimes when you listen to a particular podcast, you get stuck on one theme and it gets really boring after a little while. They just talk about the same topic over and over.
I agree. I feel like it's a fatigue for the producer and also the listener.
Exactly, but if it's a varied theme week to week, it's more engaging then, yeah, because they know what to expect from the podcast.
Yeah. And it's interesting to see because like different platforms really like respond differently.
Definitely.
Like I've noticed Spotify is where I thought it would take off, but actually it's really, really slow.
Well, that's it. The way that they're podcasting, the formats of the different platforms that they have, there's so many different ways to listen to them.
Exactly.
Especially on online radio websites and stuff like that you can upload your. Yeah.
That's right.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah. So
Well,
like with all the other products.
So these are from Indonesia. So a lot of the brands that we actually bring in, we work specifically exclusively with the manufacturer. So we're not interested in just like flooding the market with the product. We want to work with them to establish the brand for them in Australia.
Yeah.
A lot of distributors, they'll look for a trending product, they'll bring it in, they'll just sell it once off to a shop, and then they'll be done with it. They'll wash their hands of it. But we're trying to be the bridge between manufacturers in Singapore and also Malaysia, Indonesia, China, and try to bridge that gap here in Australia.
Such a like an ambassador.
Yeah, that's it.
Someone who like kind of knows how to sell the products.
That's it, yeah. And like helping the manufacturers to know what's working in Australia so they can focus on the brand development. We can help them with marketing. And as well, when we work with the customers, the stores in Australia, we're not just interested in just selling it to them once and then leaving it with them. We want to work with them to make sure that we can build a relationship so they can rely on us and know the products that they bring in are quality and that they're actually going to sell.
That's true. And also I guess you can kind of exchange products if they're not working, something else might work better.
That's exactly what we do, yeah.
Once you kind of figure out, because customers will often specify what they like.
Exactly right, yeah. And what works in a particular area, a particular market throughout Sydney may be really strong and then not in another. So it's okay for us to be able to take that back, use it in another area or another market, and then everyone's being happy across the board. Manufacturers selling their product, we're bringing product in, customers are getting the products that they like and they're selling it and it's working in the market that they're in as well. Yeah. So that's what we try to do. That's why when we bring a brand in or a product in, it's not simply just to fill a spot on the shelf, it's to actually build the brand up in Australia. Yeah.
Okay.
And long-standing brands too. Like our sesame oil, we have one sesame oil that we have that we import, and it's been in operation in Singapore for 120 years.
Yeah.
So we're not interested in just like bringing it in and just like cheap sesame oil product. That's our slot field. We actually want to have a quality product that people can trust when they take it in the shop.
Yeah, I'm noticing that as well. Like in this particular event, a lot of people are like, even though it's kind of more pricey, they know exactly what they're kind of going for and how they're going to fulfill like.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess like reach the price kind of.
Specific manufacturer be exclusive, so that we can bring the. I can take that couple.
Thank you.
So that we can have better prices for the market in Australia. So that it is again, the retailers don't have to set the price so high to recoup the cost. Everyone across the board is being satisfied.
Yeah. And do they like usually sign a contract for it, or is it like how does it work?
So it's by sale by sale, and then also with our sales associates, they try to maintain the relationship because of communication, and they often will go in, drop into the stores. How's the product selling? Are you having any concerns? Is there anything? Is there a new market that's opening up for a product that you like? So again, we can bring it in.
Okay. So it's not any different like sort of when you're ordering milk from a milk company, you just kind of order as you stock.
With the manufacturers, we may have contracts, but not necessarily with the supply, like the stores here in Sydney.
Like TK Maxx, I guess.
That's right. Yeah. But the thing is, because we know the products, like TK Maxx, we probably started out maybe doing 1 pallet, 2 pallets. Now we're doing up to. I was at a warehouse this morning organising with the warehousing staff another 8 pallets to go on Friday. So it's starting to scale now, which is really exciting.
That's a really good marketing method. Cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's just what we try to do with all the brands and all the products that we have, so that we can continue to have that reputation in Singapore, build that reputation, so that manufacturers are comfortable to bring their products to us, say we want to launch in Australia.
Yeah, and you got a good diversity as well. Like I feel like it caught my attention because of like the colourful sort of like display.
In particular, these samples here are really, really good too.
Yeah, they're all things that
they're absolutely incredible.
They're all snacks.
By the cartons,
People love snacks.
Yeah, if you want to try some, come over this way.
Yeah.
Do you like spicy food?
I love spicy food.
This one here, try that. This is unlike a texture. Look, because in Australia, when with nut snacks, we have cocktail mix, almonds, cashews, like a bar mix, a pub mix, but nothing that's like this. Like a crispy, spicy flavor, completely different.
Yeah, it's usually like sort of like numbing kind of chewy, kind of like peanuts on its own.
Exactly, yeah, and that crunchy texture is absolutely delicious.
And it's really hard to find that one too.
Yeah, except besides these guys are coming.
Yeah.
All good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So again, yeah, these have been in the Tyson is like a household brand in Singapore, and we're starting to introduce it. TK Maxx actually is starting to sell these products now too.
You can see these going to airplanes and stuff as well.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping to as well. I mean, sky's the limit basically, trying to get it where it needs to be. But that's what we're, these ones in particular with TK Maxx are really, really popular.
That's really good, and like the chili is like, it's really, there's a lot of heat.
It's different, right?
Because sometimes I love like this kind of snack, but it's so hard to find even in Asian grocery.
Exactly right.
Like there's probably like one brand I would do one, and then like if it's gone,
it'll
it's
stay
gone.
for a little while. Like even like Nobby's nuts, they might do it for a little while, like a chili nut, and then it'll stay for probably like 1 or 2 years, and then it'll disappear.
It's probably because Asians are the only ones that can take the heat.
Exactly right, exactly. And that's why I bring it in, because it's a gap in the market.
Yeah.
But Thai-Side's been established in Singapore for so long now, and that's why we want to introduce it, not just to the Asian market, the Singaporeans in Australia that know the brand, but also other Asians too. Yeah,
Exactly.
the whole Australian market.
And you got like this whole mix, so even if they're like, oh, I can't do chili, you can immediately choose 2 others.
Yeah. Well, this is just 3, I think, of a range of about 9 different varieties that we have for the
That's
company.
awesome.
So we have it does cover a lot of the different market in Australia too. Yeah. What I'll do is, do you have people on for interviews for the podcast and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Do you mind if I take your, because it's not just, we'd be interested to get our story out there to people as
So
well.
I have a scan here.
Oh, yes. I'll scan your tag actually.
Yeah.
Because that way it all gets, we're all concerned. Oh, I don't have your number here. I'll grab your, what's the name of the podcast?
It's HUSHCLUB.
HUSHCLUB.
You can find me on YouTube.
ABLAZE podcast.
Yeah.
Do you have a mobile number or a business? Oh, actually no, it's just appeared here. Sorry, it just took a moment.
4172628. Yep, that's correct.
Cool. Yeah, because we'd love to be able to tell our story.
Yeah, that's the kind of people I'm looking for.
The uniqueness of our products as well.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It's a podcast.
And you have a very good mix of like different items, different types of things.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So, can I put in here potential interview for our story and brand culture?
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be awesome, yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
You enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, thank you, you too.
If you're looking for good samples, this booth's like the big black one.
Yeah.
Demonstrating domestic cookers, and then food there is really delicious.
Awesome.
Really good. I always stop by there. And get
Okay,
some samples.
I'll check them out. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Yeah, talk to you soon.
The size of the box. When you change the size of the bottle, for example, here we have 6 level, we change the bottle from 6
And it's always already hydrated. You don't need to hydrate last minute, wait for it to be ready.
That's
But
good.
it's ready.
That's good.
So I use some of it inside, and what I'm going to do now, you can feel the smell. Okay?
Oh, yum!
I put a little bit of ginger and a little bit of this other one. This with cinnamon and apple as well.
Heavens!
So I'm going to put a little bit of layer here.
This is already going to be so delicious.
I just want to eat the filling by itself.
I know, me too. And you could use this in a strudel, like literally in pastry.
Absolutely. absolutely. Yeah. You can even use it inside the dough for muffin, for example.
Oh, yeah.
And you just give the flavor without having to peel the apple, or buy the apple, over. You know, it's very, very, very convenient.
Yeah.
And there is some pine nuts inside. And
Beautiful.
some,
I was going to ask what they are. Sultanas?
Yeah, correct.
Love it.
So this will be our first layer.
That's right. I think that's acai. That's really good. I think so. Should be these three. It's really good, right? It's like really, it's kind of sweet, but like not in like a sugary way.
Yeah, I was going to say like it's sweet but not too sweet.
Yeah, acai's usually like very sweet or like not sweet at all. It just hits the spot.
That's a more margin.
Hi, how you doing?
It's gluten-free.
What's this one?
There's lemon coconut, red velvet, or mud cake.
Can I try the lemon?
It's a lemon coconut cake.
It's really good. It's so fluffy.
Yeah. That's the feedback we're getting. This is probably our most popular cake now.
Yeah, it's really light, but like really like good.
Not what you expect from gluten.
Yeah, I think like when you look at like yellow kind of looking cake, it's usually a bit denser, a little bit more like heavy.
You're a baker yourself?
Yeah, I used to study baking.
Oh, okay. So you know more than me then about this.
But like, yeah, that's why I call my interest, because like gluten-free products usually are denser.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to have a look at the box to see the ingredients? Or?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm just curious.
Yeah, that gives you an idea of what goes into it.
Yeah.
Do you want to try something?
Thanks so much.
No worries.
Okay.
So what did you find out? Tell me.
I was just interested in the
Tell me, I like to know. I have a curiosity. What did you look for?
I was curious because I just want to know, like, you know, gluten-free products, what did they replace the gluten with? And also, like, I noticed...
I can tell you, I'm the master.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Interested why I replace it. Rice, potato, corn, tapioca.
Right.
Replace it with the ingredient doesn't have any gluten.
It's a good mix because, like, I can't tell the difference, honestly, like, and it tastes really, really good.
That's the love and the passion.
Yeah, and the goji berry mix, like, I've never thought about goji berry.
For 25 years. We come from the industry. 25 years with the gluten-free, and we develop it the same way that you don't feel the difference.
Yeah, and I noticed on your box there's like inclusive of like vegan options as well. You know, like it's kind of more inclusive and gives people options.
I mean, you can't use egg replacer.
And not a lot of people know how to replace it, so it tells you how to do it straight away.
You teach them.
Yeah.
You teach them how to replace it.
Yeah, no, it's a really good product. What's your feedback on your bread? No good? Okay. Yeah, I might try that because that's what I'm curious about. So it's usually the one that's very challenging.
Completely the difference between my bread to any other bread is all the bread in Australia made or egg or soya. That's all a completely allergy free. We decided to go to the house. Very hard. We made it successful. And we keep developing the system around the bread, which is now better freezing facility, or faster, all that. So it's not just one job, it's continue. At the end of the line, when you buy the product, this product been in the freezer, come out of the freezer.
Okay, so you have like a shelf life with
that. The experience that you have with the product, perfect experience, and that's what we want. When we go and buy the product, I get it home.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's why I like to stand up. What do you look for?
Yeah, I can imagine it doing really well.
You get all the funny people who said, I look for soya friend, I look for whatever.
The combination is hard, isn't it? Especially when you have like so many like different dietary requirements. It's becoming more and more of like an industry requirement as well.
I spoke to you on the phone.
No, it's great products. Thank you for your time. Hi, how are you doing? I'm good.
You gonna try some energy drinks?
Can I try the grape one?
The grape one?
Yes,
Of course you
please.
can. You wanna try? There you go. No worries.
So, like, what's different about this one?
So, flavor uniqueness. So we're actually a European brand, so everything made in Europe. But flavors uniqueness, so flavors like mojito, cranberry, apple melon, they're very unique.
Yeah, the grape one's really good as well.
Yeah, thank
it's
you
like
very much.
just right. It's not like too overpowering.
It's different. Yeah. Like if you want to try watermelon, is quite like a watermelon juice.
I was gonna say watermelon's
Give it
a great one to try.
Of course.
It's not a very like predominant flavor. That's often like done right as well.
Correct. It's quite hard to make it right, but you've been a judge. But I think this one's it's quite good.
Yeah, I think like grape, banana, and watermelon are probably like the top three that often can go either in a really artificial direction or like just way too watery or.
Absolutely. Definitely. Give this one a try.
That was quite interesting too.
Yeah, the colors, so each of them have a unique color. Like mojito will be green, cranberry will be red. It'll be quite unique, similar to what the product actually is.
No, that's really nice.
Yeah, thank you. It's like watermelon juice. That's a mystery one.
Mystery one?
You want to try the mystery one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course.
And with like the energy part, like what does it come from? Like what's the base for?
So it's made in Poland.
Okay.
So everything is made in Poland.
Like ingredient wise?
Oh, ingredient wise? Guarana.
Sorry?
Guarana?
Guarana, okay.
Yeah. So it's the same. So it's about as par as all drinks, but it's just unique. It's a European brand. Globally, we're selling over 350 million cans per year. So we sell quite a lot all over the world.
Okay.
But we started in Australia back in December.
Yeah.
So we're quite new to Australia.
So where is it like sold at the moment?
BP, Caltex, Perla petrol stations, IGA, nightclubs, bars, restaurants, cafes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's doing pretty well.
Amazon, Dan Murphy's as well.
Oh, okay. That's great. Yeah. Dan Murphy's is a great place.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's good. If you wanted to follow our socials and just like it, I can get you a whole pack with all the flavors inside.
Yeah, sure, I did that, yeah.
Yeah, of course. No worries at all.
Thank you.
That's yours.
Thanks so much for your time.
Very much.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks a lot. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Battery 12% charge soon.
Sorry, Robert, can I just...
Maybe let's say the same thing. That makes sense. 20 months, we bring money. 5 years time. Oh, yeah, sorry, go for it. So in 20 months, 5 years time, it's a saving of $208. Stop, right? Very conservative, very it's super over time. Just because 5 years later, that's it.
Begging coffee.
Really?
after I show you.
Sure.
We also can do 3D printing, hot chocolate, ultra ice coffee. We have another machine can do like that. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 time.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, another machine model. This one office. We have a children in Alexandria. We sell leaves and support the machine. Have a great day. Welcome to my office.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, thanks.
Then we finish the machine. Everything. Want to buy a machine? Then we contact my home. We finished the exhibition today. Let's buy the machine. Maybe they are chemicals.
It's pretty much the same as the
They are one to buy.
It's the same. It looks exactly the same. Same colours, same. Keep using more. All right, we will. So this is our and this is there's specifications in it, and most importantly,